She's a floating away. Hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. This is one of my other riders that did not go on strike, so we're still good to go. Got Brutus, he's working on something, and Skittles, I think she's taking a nap. But this is Simba, he hangs out in the shop, and he didn't go on strike, so I appreciate that. Anyways, so here on Mythbusters, we have the E-Flite Extra 300 3D that I bought new, box damaged, and the wings they took the most of the damage. I asked you guys, hey, what can we do to straighten out the wing? And it came down to heat, is what everybody's saying. Leave it in the hot car, put it in the bathtub where I have it. Some people said hair dryers. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff. Maybe, with a little bit of luck, heat will kind of make the EPO foam, I don't know, kind of pop back to its shape, some kind of memory. I don't know. Who knows? So yesterday, I filled up the bathtub and I took the servo out of the wing, and I showed you guys the bent wing, and I threw it in the bathtub, obviously. And probably in the course of the last 24 hours, I've drained and filled the bathtub up with hot water maybe 6-7 times. And the last 2 times, I laid it in the water with the bow side facing up, and then I put a pitcher of water on top of it. Now the wing became a boat in the bathtub. And anyways, I've gone through 3 cycles of filling the tub back up with hot water with the pitcher of water sitting on top of it. And I say we go pull it out and see what the difference is. I'll put a straight edge on it, and we'll see if it helped it at all. When I put the straight edge over the top of it last night, we had about a 1/4 inch gap. If we can get it started, it'll actually be okay. Okay, before we go draw its bath, I found one way to show you guys that it is definitely dipped down. And there's a good 1/4 inch and then some. So let's see if it made any any improvements. If not, we'll just try something else. That's part of the hobby, is fiddling. So let's go to the bathroom. Is that okay with you? Did you write that? Go to the bathroom? He said yeah. Okay, hang tight. If you want to win a jet like this, all you have to do is subscribe. Click the like button and leave a comment. And then ring the bell so you don't miss my next video. At 1,000 subscribers, we gave this jet away. At 5,000, we're going to give another one. I don't know what it is yet. We'll see when that time comes. So hey, subscribe guys. Happy flying. All right, we got our ship here. The strip, the black strip, is a piece of plastic. I put it down because when I first had set the pitcher on the wing, the shape of the pitcher was pressing into the foam a little bit. So the piece of plastic here is more of a flat surface without making any marks in it. She's a floating away. All right, I'm going to yank it out and we'll see what the difference is. Piece of plastic was actually a piece of a mud flap for a truck, but the back is smooth, and on the bottom of the pitcher has that sharp outline, and it was making shapes in the wing there. All right, let me get this guy dried off. I want to play a little piggy. All right, we're checking on the riders. Make sure they're not sleeping on the job. Hey, are you sleeping on the job there, Skittles? Huh? Are you riding on with some new material? Are you riding some new material? Are you riding some new material too? I came walking in from the bathtub, and where the wing tube goes, it was full of water, and it made a big puddle. It's not going to hurt much here in the shop. All right, so let's get our little stand up here. What do you guys think? This is your idea. Here's where the servo was. The servo was leaning that way. Here's a ruler for a straight edge. Right here is about where the damage happened. And we had about when I laid this on there, there was about a quarter inch. Let me get the different color. Straight edge. Here's a different color. Man, a huge difference. A huge difference. All right, let's look down it like we're looking down a rifle. You can still see a little wave in it. I would have to say that it's 70% better. I bet if I let it soak for another day, it might pop back to 100%. All right, here's something cool. When I would make it flex back and forth, the aileron would jump up, just because of just because. And it's not doing it nearly as much anymore. So right here, there's the damage. When we had the straight edge right around this area, there was easily a quarter inch, if not more. And now that's not much at all. I can't fit this ruler through there. That's probably a couple 16ths. So you guys were right. It definitely made a huge difference. Well, guys, who would have thought? That was pretty good. I mean, I was pretty skeptical, and so was everybody else. How in the world is some hot water just gonna make this thing magically pop back to normal? But it did. It's not 100% by any means. But before we took the bath, when I would lay this ruler on it, there was a strip that wide where the bow started to go down, and at the deepest spot, easily a quarter inch. And now you can barely see light through it. So I think the hot water obviously did the job. And then when I put it bow faced up, and they had that pitcher of water on it. You know, a pitcher of water, that's pretty good. You know, a couple quarts, I guess. That's about 4 pounds of water plus the weight of the pitcher. Pushing down on the middle where it was bowed, and then the hot water, with your guys' suggestion, straightened it out. You know, if I probably would have left the pitcher on there too long, or I first had the pitcher sitting on there by itself, but the ridges on the bottom of it, it was starting to make imprints in the foam. If I probably would have left it on there like that without the black piece of plastic, we may have started pushing the bow the other direction. But it swam a couple times with the pitcher only, and then I noticed the marks, and then I put the long piece of plastic on it. So I think that and the heat, thanks to your guys' idea, is what straightened it out. So now I would definitely put some kind of strips of plastic in there to strengthen it up, and we'll figure that out in another video. And then the decals that we took off, probably never be able to get those to go back on and look good. But I talked to my friends over D-Flight, and the decal is part of the strength of the wing. It truly is. Like, without the decal, it's not as strong. You know, you got to think about it. The decal's on there, and it's, you know, it's adhesive and all of the decal. So if the wing is trying to bend in one direction and the decal won't let it because it would be stretching on the upper side, then that is definitely what's giving it more strength. So they said the decal has to be on there. So I'll either figure out something with my big strips of adhesive vinyl that I got, or I might just, who knows, I might break down and buy a decal kit, like $20 or something. I probably have enough points at Horizon to get one of those for free. So that'd be an idea. So we'll just see. So anyways, hey, thanks. It does work. I might even let it swim another couple of hot water cycles. All right, guys. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. And the myth was busted, huh? All right. Hey, thank you. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a like. How about a comment or a video idea? And until next time, you'll see me here. Right there.